We all have that champion that evades us, that you've tried to pull and you can't seem to get him. For me, that's Geommancer. He is the epic I have been chasing and trying to get since I started this game. So today we're gonna give it another shot. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. We do have a progressive chance going on, and it is actually attack type champions. And there are some certain ones in there that as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to pull my shards. So with the champions and our options and who we can potentially get, as I said, it is attack types, and there's some really good ones in here. For example, there is Sun Wukong. Now, I've already got Sun Wukong. Love the champion. Part of the reason that I love Sun Wukong is that he is really good for PvP, and you can also get him yourself, actually. If you are a new player, download Raid using my link. That's going to get you a legendary, which is actually Elenaril on day 1. And then along the way, you do get 3 epics. Just click the link down in the description box or scan the QR code on the screen. To get Sun Wukong, just enter the new player code MONKEYKING, and you're all set. There is also Wallmaster Authorion, another champion I have that I really like. And then there's these 3. There's Cheshure Cat, there is Hepfrax, and Calvalax. Now, I don't have these 3, so looking between them, I was trying to make a decision on who I actually want and who I may potentially want to go for. And this is the one that I've settled on, the one I'm going to attempt to get. Few reasons for that. Part of it is his poison, because I do want to try something out with a poison team I've been hinting at, but I need a couple more champions. I also think he'd be pretty useful in a few areas of this game. He does have an aura which increases ally speed in all battles by 19%. We love a good speed lead. First skill has a chance of actually increasing the duration of poison debuffs. I feel like this would work really well in some of the team comps that I already have in mind. Also heals this champion by 2.5% of their max HP for each poison debuff on the target, which of course means these other skills are going to put on a poison, right? First skill attacks an enemy and places an extra hit for each poison debuff on the target, up 3 hits. So somebody else and on there, then, you know, play around with that. Third skill, attacking everybody. Damage increases according to the number of poison debuffs on each target, which of course brings us over the pass. This places 5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns at the start of each round. That's huge. Also has a 50% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff on all enemies for 1 turn at the start of each turn. And then whenever an enemy places a poison debuff on this champion, instantly removes it and replaces it with a continuous heal buff. So he's pretty much like, you want to try to poison me? Good luck. I'm going to try to flip this around on you. So out of all of them, he is the one that I'm going to be going for in here in terms of the legendary champion. Now, on the other side, this is not even up for debate, you guys. As soon as I saw Geommancer, I was like, yes, please, this will be my time to shine and finally get this dwarf that I've been chasing. First skill, attacking all enemies with a 30% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff turns. Second skill, removes all debuffs from a target enemy and attacks them. Steals all buffs instead if the target is under HP burn debuffs by this champion. Reduces the cooldown of Quicksand Grasp by 2 turns if the target is killed by this skill while under HP burn debuff placed by this champion. Third skill, fully depletes the target's turn meter, has a chance of placing the HP burn and a weaken debuff on them as well, which is so good. On top of it, it fills this champion's turn meter by the amount that the target actually loses in terms of their turn meter. And then passive, which decreases the damage all allies receive by a little bit and deflects that damage onto each enemy under the HP burn debuff, which is really good. So overall, like, this is a champion that I want. He's so good, Geommancer. You would fit so well into my teams. So these are the champions that we are going to hopefully try to get. This is going to be who I am picking, and honestly, essentially, we are just hoping for the best. So I do have 67 ancient shards. I do have voids and primals as well, but I don't think I actually want to dip into them. So we're only going to do the ancient shards, and then, as I said, kind of hope for the best here. So we'll start in with these single pulls and see who we can actually get along the way. We're starting off with a legendary. First pull. The question is, were you my pity? I don't know, you guys, but I am super excited. Cannot believe we started off with a legendary. Honestly, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. That's just like super exciting to actually get her. Maybe less excited now just glancing at that, but let's still look at these skills. So she is a support legendary, which is nice. Her aura increases magic ally resistance in all battles by 50. Attacks an enemy with a 50% chance of placing HP burn debuff for 2 turns. I do like that on the skill 1. Second skill here removes all debuffs from a target ally and places a block debuffs buff on them for 2 turns and heals the ally by 75% of their max HP. That's a very good heal. Heals all other allies by 20% of their max HP and fills their turn meter by 15% if the target is fully healed by this skill. For 3-turn cooldown, I feel like that's really good, and I can potentially bring this down to a turn. Okay. and has a 75% chance of removing all buffs from all enemies, then decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 10% and fills the turn meter of all allies by 10%. Decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 20% and fills the turn meter allies of by 20% if 5 or more buffs were removed. Oh, kind of interesting. You know what? I feel like she might potentially actually be a fun champion. She's got the support in there. The skill 2 I do think is really nice, and this has some potential in here. So actually a champion that I may play around with. But regardless, I'm super excited that this is how we're starting. So I will keep going. As I said, maybe it was my pity. I don't know, but I was not expecting to see a gold first thing. And it did increase progressive. So our progressive chance did go up, you guys. So maybe today is the day I actually hit this progressive. Can you imagine? Finally? Well, it took. I knew one of these times it might happen, but this might not actually be it, so it's okay. Realistically, Geommancer's really, really the one that I'm hoping for. Juliana, now I've got her. So she's a good champion. I will keep pulling and then maybe see like what I want to do afterwards, but every epic that we're getting is a step closer to Geommancer as well. And honestly, she looks pretty cool. Crimson Slayer. Ooh, but I'm not worrying about the rares right now. We'll just kind of keep going and see. But yes, every epic that we get is a step towards. Now I typically only pull shards on the ×2 chances, so I've done progressive like twice I think maybe in the past, and honestly it never went my way, you guys, so it's part of the reason I've only done it twice. So let's go in with a ×10 here and then see. I don't know, we'll see where this takes us. Okay, blue, a lot of blue. Only seeing a sea of blues here. Okay, no problem. Let's go ×10 again. I don't know, a single pull might be it. We'll see. Come on, epics. Come on, epics. No, all I'm seeing is blue. Okay, we're going down to single pulls. No way. I think I'm just used to the ×2 chance, you guys, because only seeing rares. I feel like this is my first time seeing Crimson Slayer, and now I've seen her twice. Again, though, pull started off with the legendary, so ooh, another epic. Let's go. Another step closer. Talia. Do I? I don't think I have her. I think so. Attacking enemy 3 times. Attacks all enemies. Oh, bomb. Okay, yeah, I was thinking that she might have some potential. Maybe I might build Talia. Actually, her just kind of glancing at her kit really quick. And yeah, it's another step towards. So let's go, Geommancer. You guys, I will be so happy if I actually pull him today. He will fit so nicely. He would just, yeah. The things that I'm already picturing in terms of some team comps and actually getting to build him and use him. It's also when a few people have commented before and be like, oh, this would be a great addition, Cece, if you had the Geommancer. I'm like, I know, if only. But like I said, I feel like there's always a champion that everyone kind of, oh, you look cool, Soul Drinker, that kind of evades people. Seeing a lot of this bomb. I feel like he's new. I don't think I've pulled him before. So I'm intrigued. I'm always intrigued by champions that I don't have. Magma Blood. Okay, I'll go back to a 10 pull after this. Hopefully that's not going to be a mistake, but at the very least, I know I'm getting something new. So ×25, do you see that? You see that progressive? There should be a higher chance to pull, you know, if it's an epic. So like fingers crossed. See, yes, Geommancer, yes, my boy, you've come home. Yes. Now I'm happy, you guys. Now I am happy. I'm good. I got what I came here for. Walking away with a legendary. I mean, it wasn't the targeted, that's fine. And I got Geommancer. I'm good. I'm happy. We're set. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh! I was like, I don't think I'd get anything else, but we ended up pulling Missionary as well. Okay, well, overall, you guys... Oh, I have one more. Whatever. We'll pull it. I was gonna, like, maybe not, but I'm already here. I already said I'd pull them. I'm probably gonna regret that right away. I got what I came here for, but that's okay. Venasil. Oh, you look cool. You're new. I don't have you. I don't know about that one, but let's take a look, you guys. So this is what I am walking away with. So I did get myself a shiny new legendary champ, and then I did get Geommancer. Super excited for him as well. And who else did I get here? She was the new one. Oh, Sand Devil. Hang on. Do I need to reread what you actually do? 15% chance of a sleep debuff, 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Heals all allies by... Oh, okay, I see. And attacking all enemies. Decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by a turn. Okay, I see you. Okay, so I feel like this was a solid, like, session that I'm actually walking away with. So I am super excited with what I got today. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. I went into this with one goal, which was actually getting Geommancer, and I did manage to do that. So I actually got that epic that's been eluding me, but comment down below, let me know what is an epic champion that you've been trying to get your hands on but somehow have not gotten quite yet. And be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on when I actually get to build Geomancer and use him in some teams. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!